Welcome back to the channel. This is Marcus Sniffles, and if you're looking for movie reviews that are over 10 years old, then you have come to the right place, because today we're going to talk about A Train to Busan. Now, this movie came out in 2016. I recently just saw it. Someone posted about it on Blue Sky, I think, and said it was a great movie. And I like Korean movies. I like zombie movies. So I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. And this movie, awesome. Awesome. And I felt like I wanted to tell people about it, so that's why we're doing this, even though it came out in 2016. Now, it kind of reminded me, it had that same feel and vibe of like Bullet Train, Snowpiercer, Pelham 123, and with zombie movies, they all kind of end the same way. Like, there's no real happy ending when it comes to zombie apocalypse. They all turn out horribly. There was a scene in the beginning of the movie. I don't know if I can spoil a movie from 2016, so I'm not going to give every kind of spoiler because there's not that many. But there was a part in the beginning where they were talking about when the outbreaks first started, and the government was saying, like, the government's on TV talking about how everybody needs to remain calm, everything is going to be fine, you don't have to worry about it, it's just, not a big deal. And while they're showing that on TV, you can see the outside of the city is literally on fire. People are dying in the streets, but on TV, the government is just saying, oh, it's fine, just stay calm, don't worry about it. And I just love the juxtaposition of the government telling you one thing and reality being a completely, totally different thing. Movies where people are trapped in a confined space and can't really move that much, it really ratchets up the tension in it because there's nowhere to go. It's just zombies in this, metal tube, and you're surrounded. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. And that's what I really like, that fear of, I can open any of these doors and I'm surrounded by zombies. I cannot get off of this train because there's zombies there too. There's a lot of recognizable actors in here. Like, if you've watched The Eternals or Squid Games, you're going to notice a few of those people. The director also used a lot of interesting and new angles that I haven't seen since when showing the zombies. And I like the zombies in this movie because they're a little bit more active. Like, they move around very quickly. And I'm always a big fan of those types of zombies as opposed to the, dragging along, moving very slowly. Like, these zombies get after it, and that makes the fear more palpable, in my opinion. And this movie left me with a lot of questions, and kind of made me sit and think to myself, like, what kind of person am I if something like this were to happen? Am I the kind of person to, sacrifice myself or put someone else before me? Am I willing to do the right thing at the cost of hurting myself? I felt like every actor in this movie brought their A game, and they might not even be A-list actors in Korea. They might not even be the best of the best over there. But when I watched it, I felt like I was there. I could feel their fear, their hopelessness, the sense of agony, their sense of greed, their sense of selfishness, the sense of heroism, sorrow, all the emotions that you would feel in this movie. And the special effects were legit. Like, it felt real. And it's just hard for me to believe that this movie came out almost 10 years ago and still holds up and looks this good. So if you're like me and you haven't seen Train to Busan, I would highly recommend seeing it because it's an awesome movie.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.